Hello there and welcome to this Mirabolan channel. Today is about Facebook. Woohoo! But I won't share any miraculous strategy that works anywhere, anytime, for any product. Yet, I will tell you what I have learned after spending more than 200k on Facebook ads. But before we begin, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notifications because we post a new video hopefully every single day with content that will help you increase your e-commerce business. Also, don't forget to hit the like button, for the YouTube algorithm. And I would like to ask you something. Are you already running Facebook ads? If yes, leave a comment down below and let me know what is the most difficult thing, in your opinion, about Facebook ads. So, as I have told you, I have spent more than 200k in Facebook ads in the last year, and I know that maybe it's not a big amount because many of you, if you already have a business, maybe you spend this amount in 1 month or in 1 day. But rest assured that even if I have spent it in 1 year, I have learned so many things. Now get ready because we will jump in right away. The last year was so full of everything, many algorithm changes. At some point I even got stuck and I just thought maybe it's time to shut it down and close the business, and that was all. But no, here is the first thing that I have learned, and that's to be patient. So yes, it may be difficult, but when it comes to Facebook ads, the first thing is to be patient because Facebook needs at least 3 days to learn about your product and your audience. So if you have been running ads for 1 day and you didn't get any sale, just don't panic and don't kill the ad. Facebook still doesn't know what kind of people are interested to buy your product, and it will be learning. You will also may see a lot of fluctuations. For example, in the first day, your click per link may be of $1, when in the second day it can grow or it can decrease. And just from the third day, you can make an idea if the ad is okay and the product is good. Now, the second thing, it's not only about the ad. Let me tell you something. You may have the best strategy on the planet. If your store and your product page are not optimized, that super strategy that maybe others are currently using to make millions won't work for you. It's something like this thing. If you see billboards everywhere in your city, for example, for a dishwasher that is super intelligent, is super innovative, and so on, and it also comes with a very good price. Well, you think that it would be good for you, so what you do? You go there and you try to find your dishwasher, but it's placed, I don't know, in a dark spot or somewhere. It doesn't have any information of it. The seller is very annoyed and it doesn't seem that wants to make the sale to you. He won't provide any information that you ask, saying just yes it's good, and so on. What will you do? Will you buy it or not? Trust me, you won't, because you won't have that confidence that you have bought a good product from a good store with a good seller. So, before starting your ads, make sure that your product page and your store look clean and professional. You also have to be careful about the product description and images. They have to be clean. They have to be also clear, so the people that goes to your website can clearly see what the product is like. They can find the information that they are searching very easily. The price is also important because it has to be competitive. And what is also very important is to have good reviews from people that already have bought it. So just try to stand out a little bit and maybe add something different, add some colors, add some features on the images of the product. The title must be very clean and easy to read, because if you are not advertising only to people in the USA, you won't want to use terms that are difficult to understand. So just be creative. Now, let's talk about ad creatives and why these have a big role in all of this. I know that I have just told you that Facebook ads are not the main thing and that the store and the product page is the key. But when it comes to ad creatives, It's really important. So keep watching because you may be a little confused now. Let's say that this works as a funnel. You have to start working at the end, setting up and optimizing the product page and the store, and then you get back and start the promotion, or even better said, prepare for the promotion. After optimizing the store and the product page and everything, you have to start planning and setting up the ads. You have to create professional videos and images, choose an appropriate music for your ad, and this is quite important because, for example, if you are into, I don't know, maybe extreme sports accessories, you can't use a calm music. And also the ad copy must be very attractive. So if you can, just put in some words everything that you can about the product and why it's worth to be bought. Well, in a few words, everything works together, so all that I have said to you until now must be perfect. So don't rush and take your time to prepare everything. Now let's get back and see why the ad creatives are so important. Well, it's kind of the first contact between your product and your customer. So as well as you as a person, when you meet someone new, you want to look your best, to leave a good impression. But at the same time, I have learned that if the ad creative doesn't work, it doesn't mean that the product is not good. So for the beginning, start testing at least 3 ad creatives, each one in a different campaign. This way you will be able to see which one works better and stick with it. And since we are talking about ad creatives, another thing that I have learned is ad fatigue. So let's say that you have found a perfect product. It works very well for 2 or 3 weeks, and then at some point you can see that your sales are decreasing and the costs are growing. Well, this is the ad fatigue, when the same product is shown to the same people for too many times. In this case, you can try to find other interests, but my advice is to start testing new creatives and find new winners. Well, another thing that I would suggest you to do, when you have a winner, don't stop testing new creatives. So when ad fatigue comes in, you will always have a backup plan. The fourth thing is that you have to retarget all the time. If you didn't know, retargeting will bring you the most profits per sale. And once you start having a few sales, well, start retargeting on everything. Video views, view content, add to cart, everything. But hey, just exclude the purchase, because those people that already bought your product won't be back for it. So you should make 3 to 5 ad creatives per ad set, and I personally do 4. 2 with a 10% coupon and 2 without it. And yes, test coupons on your retargeting campaigns. Now the fifth thing that I have learned is that the audience size doesn't really matter. When I have started Facebook ads, I heard many people and many experts, especially on YouTube, saying that the size of the audience must be for a maximum of 2 million. But now things have changed a little bit. Facebook is now smarter. There is the CBO, Campaign Budget Optimization, so I recommend you to be broad and to let the machine find your clients, because it knows better who they are and what are they interested in. The next thing that I have learned is about scaling. When you are ready to scale, just be prepared. You must make sure that you have enough money to pay for your ads and for your products, because hey, it might get really difficult to be able to pay for the products and for the ads when the payment providers release the money in some days or 1 or 2 weeks. Another thing that you have to do is to find a good supplier that has enough stock and that ships the products fast. And here comes the 7th thing that I have learned. Facebook Customer Feedback Score. What is that? Well, Facebook sends a survey to each customer that have bought through your ad, asking them about the experience that they had buying from your ad. And surprisingly, almost everyone completed. So, if you have a low feedback score, your cost per sale and per clicks will be higher. And if your feedback score goes lower than 1, then your account may be banned. So make sure that your customers are happy with their experience. As we have spoken about bans, here's the 8th thing that I have learned, and that is that Facebook closes accounts very easily. Well, I have already talked about Facebook bans in my last video, so if you want to watch it, I will leave the link down below so you can take a look to that problem and how you can solve it, and also other issues that may come when it comes to dropshipping. Before this happens, try to give Facebook every information that you have. Try to fill in all the forms from the business info. As a rule, follow the advertisement policies and guidelines. Try to be as professional as possible and stop copying the other dropshippers. So if you see a product, if your product research starts from Facebook, then just try to not copy everything from the other ad that you saw. For example, the video. Just don't copy it. If you want to, take that video and take some parts from it and search for other videos and add to your new video. The same thing is about the product page, the images, the ad copies, the thumbnail, everything. Just try to be different and don't copy. If you won't do these things, and here comes the 9th thing that I have learned, you will be put on a blacklist. This word is very ugly, but it really can happen if your account gets banned. Don't forget that I have a link down below to my other video that shows you how to solve this kind of problems and others about dropshipping. If you can't save the account anymore, just make sure you won't use the same creatives on a new account. I even suggest you to change the product or even change the website if possible. And also, very important, change the payment method, at least for some months. If not, you risk to be on the blacklist again, and each time that you open a new ad account, they will disable it even if you didn't run any ads on it, because they already know you and your business. And the last thing that I have learned is that everything can be destroyed very quickly. So make sure that you spend only what you are willing to lose. And if you make money with Facebook ads, don't stick only with that. Don't scale like crazy. Think of the future. Do everything that I have just mentioned and be patient. And also try to use other advertising platforms like Google Ads. Try to learn as much as possible for when something happens. I'm sorry, but I have to tell you that this business is a problem-solving business. You will have to solve some problems every single day. Okay guys, so these are the things that I have learned after spending 200k on Facebook ads in 1 year. Of course, there are many more things, but this video would never end it. And I really don't want to waste your time when you can work. So let's get back to work. But before that, if you like this video and if you have learned something from it, just give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more videos like this one. Bye bye!